I did not want to be here, but there's no choice, because my life was good at first, but then after a certain crisis in my life, I just like went down and I couldn't get up, and I ended here, and so, but I'm still trying to get my way back to civilization.
Today, I'm preparing supplies for people living at the large homeless encampment in Pig's Eye Park, St. Paul, Minnesota. I put together 2 backpacks, each one packed with things that might make life a little easier for someone getting by out there. Inside each bag contains medicine and first aid, a notebook and pen, hygiene supplies, lotion, soap, a pair of scissors, thick winter gloves, water, candy, a dozen cotton socks, a tracker hat, toilet paper, Kleenex, towels, and some Carmex lip balm. I'm doing this in partnership with the Ezra's Light Foundation, which is a nonprofit that provides assistance to people living in homeless encampments across Minnesota. This particular encampment that I'm visiting has come to be called Hmong Tent City because a large portion of the people living there are Hmong American. And as a Hmong American myself, I couldn't just ignore that. These are my people, and when your people are struggling, I think you should show up however you can, if you can. I believe that a lot of these people aren't necessarily bad people. Some are just decent folks who hit a low point and ran out of options. And I wanted to help with what I had because I could.
I do, yeah. I do, yeah.
I arrived at the encampment during a food and donation event hosted by Ezra's Light. Honestly, I didn't want to show up alone. I wanted people there with me just to be safe, and I think that was the right call, because I didn't want to visit the encampment by myself. At the encampment, there was a lot of people there, but I wanted to find someone Hmong, someone who looked like they needed my supplies the most. And that's when I met Mallie. She was a sweet, older Hmong woman, and it was freezing that day. One of the main things I noticed about her was that she didn't have a hat or any gloves. So I introduced myself to her, and she invited me and my group back to her shack, which was near the entrance of the encampment. I want to apologize for some of the footage here. You'll notice that a lot of it is pointed downwards. This is because I didn't want to accidentally record anyone's face without their consent. So if it looks a little rough, that's why. But the camp was a lot bigger than what I had originally anticipated. I had to get some additional supplies out of my car so that I could give it to Mallie, and when I found Mallie again outside of her shack, she agreed to do a short interview with me. Ezra. So, yeah, in our bags we have water, medical supplies, candies, and other materials, pads, toilet paper, and water.
Okay, cool.
Both of them for you. Can I ask you though, how long have you been here?
I've been here for almost a year.
A year?
Since last August, yeah.
Last August?
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry about the
Yeah.
struggle you had to face through. It's troubling in these tough times.
Thank you.
Of course.
I did not want to be here, but there's no choice, because my life was good at first, but then after a certain crisis in my life, I just like went down and I couldn't get up, and I ended here, and so, But I'm still trying to get my way back to civilization.
Of course, and I hope with our donations, it'll help you in that
Yes,
path.
thank you. I thank
course.
you and your mom for all that. Good, especially the medicine. Like here, we don't know where to go get Hmong medicine, and when we're sick, only whatever they bring. So.
No,
thank
because
you.
like, us Hmong people, we should stick together, help each other out, because like we
Well,
only have each other to help out nowadays,
you.
especially
How
in
old are
South
you?
America. I'm 21.
And what's your name?
My name is Devin.
Devin.
Yeah.
You are very heart giving at your age. I'm surprised.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, not very many children your age would feel like that.
Well, everybody
Yeah.
needs help. I understand that you're in a predicament where you can't necessarily get the help that you need.
Yeah,
You want it would help you out.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
have
Yeah.
some hats and some gloves.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
You made sure that you look beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
course.
Your mother. We are just like so similar in size,
Is it just you living here?
Just me and my one of my friends, but yeah, we both live here.
Okay.
Yeah, we both. Oh,
Thank you, Malie.
yes, you're welcome.
Can I get a hug?
Oh yes, thank you, Devin.
Of course.
You're very blessed,
Stay warm.
and you will be very successful in your life.
Well, thank you. I hope that success comes to you as well, okay?
Yes.
You're my favorite.
Thank you. Oh, these are so.
I still had one bag of supplies left, and Mallie said that she had a friend that she thought could use it. So we went deeper into the encampment to their shack so that we could bring it to them.
Oh, Park.
No, I know it's the cold.
Yeah.
I think it's meant to be.
chỉ còn một phía cái dấu hiệu của tôi cho đó là áp dụng vào thì vẫn còn chỉ nên cái của tôi cho nên cái mối của tôi á
Oh, yeah.
rồiถึงก็có gì nóng có đi cho nó đi
What they did is fabricate that information. No, No.
Unfortunately, her friend wasn't able to come out for an interview, but that's completely okay. Because as long as Mallie was able to pass that bag along, then I was pretty happy. Leaving the camp after we gave the supplies away, I wanted to capture some footage of the environment. What it actually looks like for the people living here.
Hmong Tent City.
On this particular day, it was freezing outside, and walking through the encampment made me feel grateful in a way I don't usually feel. I felt grateful for a warm home, a bed, and water, things I take for granted more than I should. But I also want to say this, a lot of these people aren't who you might picture when you hear the word homeless. They're not all struggling with addiction or mental illness. Some of them, like Mallie, are just people who hit rock bottom, people who ran out of options, and, to be honest, they deserve compassion and not judgment. As a Hmong American, this one hits differently for me. Homelessness in our community is a real issue, and it's one that people often ignore. I think we shouldn't ignore this issue any longer. So if you take anything from this video, I hope it's this. Be grateful for what you have, and when you can, give back. Even something small goes a long way for someone else. I want to give a huge thanks for Ezra's Life Foundation and the Hmong American Good Baptist Church in St. Paul. Because of all of them shining a light on this, I genuinely would never have known this was happening in my own community. So a special thanks to them. And if you would like to help Mallie directly, I've set up a Give Send Go for her. 100% of anything donated goes straight to her. The link is in the description of this video.